have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah. Right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. And it's DeRozan, and at the 3, the small forward. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. And DeRozan, here we go. And DeRozan throws it down hard. Wow.
DeRozan, he's still got some juice in those legs.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. MP with it, outguarded by Murray. Shot clock at 6. Jokic with a screen on Schroeder. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
Here's DeRozan, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Bounce pass, Schroeder. DeRozan's shot is off. For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. MP with it. Sabonis defending. And Jokic slings it in.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now here's Murray. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
Kick out to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Well, they know Levine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
MP, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. 2 points, that one goes. 6 points for MP. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. DeRozan inside, covered by MP, and he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 9 points.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Murray outside. Gordon with a screen on DeRozan to the inside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
The Kings trail by 3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by MP. DeRozan's shot is good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Sacramento also making some changes. Eubanks comes in for Domantas Sabonis, and it's Malik Monk in for Dennis Schroeder. Denver in the lead. Here's Pickett. Down low. Here's Valanciunas.
Rocking that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
Eubanks the pass to Levine. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Up top, Valanciunas. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And here's Brown outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, DeRozan is an intelligent playmaker, opening up the floor for his team with the pick and roll.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
Now, here's Watson after the miss from Malik Monk. Brown dishes to Johnson. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. The kick out to Brown. Oh, good on the triple. Right side, DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Kings, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now Monk, following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Inside, Sabonis, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Gordon. MP sets the screen for Gordon. And again, Denver no good. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Houston. Peter passes to DeRozan. That shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
That one goes in. Sabonis has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray kicks to MP. Back to Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the threat of Murray going down the lane opened up that kick out nicely.
Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. To the paint. Sabonis finds Monk. Nailed from three-point land. Monk's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I like the activity of Gordon. Sets the pick, moves, gets the bucket. A high-energy play.
DeRozan against Gordon. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the wing. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Christian Brown's checked in for Jamal Murray. And a change for the Kings. Murray's checked in for Monk. .102 left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Brown. The three from Johnson. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Nuggets.
And credit Brown, that was a nice find. He's expanded his passing game.
Back to Schroeder. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight. Brown, the pass to MP. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Denver making a switch here. Struthers checked in.
Second team foul.
One shot.
At the line for Denver, MP. One shot.
And that one misses.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Now here's DeRozan. 18 points for him. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's MP. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. MP has been leading the charge for the Nuggets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Well, right now for Denver, their roster is stacked. You expect them to be the top dog. In my book, they are the title favorites.
Shaq calling his shot.
Not really going out on a limb there, huh, big fella?
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Now the Nuggets bet on the development of young Christian Brown. And Stan, he has rewarded their faith. He has developed so nicely.
Kevin, he certainly has. Probably has even exceeded what their expectations were for him. But he's a guy that is such a hard worker. He's smart, he's tough, and he's all about winning.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you, Kevin.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 1. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. 6 on the shot clock, and it goes down 2 points. That's 7 points for Jamal Murray.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Check out MP here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And as we mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
The aggression from Sabonis, forcing the issue and getting the hoop.
Sacramento shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. One-on-one fast break. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Right there, Schroeder's speed on full display. He's hard to keep up with in the open floor.
MP outside. Gordon with a screen on DeRozan. MP dishes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Levine finds DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tries from 10. MP, no good.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
DeRozan inside. MP's there. And the basket by DeRozan.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Schroeder kicks to Murray. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, DeRozan. Count it, good. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the muscle there? DeRozan refusing to let the defense hold him back.
Down low. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
This is a big night for DeRozan. But don't forget, he's been doing this since 2009. A long time in this league.
A different look for Denver.
Substitution on the floor.
Now Levine to tie it up. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. There's Levine. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Well, taking it into his own hands right there. Levine doing a great job getting to the rim.
Outside Gordon. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Shooter passes to DeRozan. And stolen by MP. With the floater. And he figures it out with the lay-in. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nuggets?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Here's MP. Jokic with his screen on DeRozan. Now Jokic. Jokic fighting through contact.
Well, it doesn't matter what pressure you put on him. Jokic always remains steady on offense.
DeRozan fires. Rebounded by Brown.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
The Kings trail by 6. DeRozan inside. Covered by MP. That's off.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
LaVine outside. Outside DeRozan. Now Sabonis. Launches it. The three goes down.
A massive bucket from Schroeder. We're seeing his leadership instincts kicking in.
MP with it. Sabonis defending. Jokic. And he jams it in.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before. Coming through in the biggest moments.
Here's DeRozan. The shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
You're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Kicked away. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long.